morning, my friends. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Now. I am, of course, Tara, your host. Uh, Happy Tuesday to everybody. Having a really hard time popping off this Manny. The application's good. I can't find anywhere to wedge my tool in, so I need to file with my e-file. I have a tornado bit, which is what I like to use. I'm gonna put this drill up to, it's on 11. And because I'm right-handed, I'm holding the drill in my left hand and I have it going in reverse. I'm pulling the skin back from the sidewall here and getting as close as I can to the sidewall just to break that the seal. Without deforming the nail. And so I have deformed the nail before, you know. Hopefully that will do it. This is a light colored dip right now. It's actually a UV, but because I'm indoors, it's pale pink. So it's hard to even tell when it's filed off. Today we're going to do a mani for One Color Wednesday, which is a collab that happens on Instagram every Wednesday. It's really fun because you just get to focus on one dip. You don't really have to come up with any fancy designs or anything. And I'm going to use a dip I've had since the first fall I started dipping. It was from the fall drop-ins from Rebel Nail. And it's like an orangey brown color. It's just a solid. I was originally going to go with a glitter, but I think I'm going to use the solid and add some nail stickers to it. Come on, Drew. Can't hold it in one place for too long because it heats up, you know. Oh, let me pull up the live. Here we go. Dominic's friend's supposed to be coming over today, and I have a feeling that he's going to get blown off again. Hey, Brandis. Hi, Tara. Good morning, ladies. Yeah, are you? So I'm using amber. No, I was gonna use amber, the glitter, but I'm just gonna go with spiced. Kind of like an orangey brown. But then I have some fall stickers I think we can use, you know. Yeah, I was originally gonna do the glitter, but then I was thinking about the stickers and I was like putting them up next to the swatch of the glitter dip, and I felt like it just didn't look good. The glitter amber is like this orangey, almost like a rose gold, but with pink. So I guess maybe it's the pink that gives it the rose gold effect. So it's like this, I guess, an orangey brown glitter with a pink glitter. It's a mix. And yeah, so it kind of gives it like a rose. It's a beautiful glitter. So yeah, Tara. Oh my God. Did you see what I did last night? Look, I painted those, girl. This one kind of just looks like circles at the bottom of drips, but I did that nail first. And I actually did it with this black cherry gel polish from Luxie Nail underneath the dip, but it wasn't really clear. It's more like a white or grayish color, light gray. So you couldn't hardly see it at all after I dipped 2 layers over it. And I even filed hard on it, hoping to maybe remove some of the dip so you could see it better. If you look close, you can kind of see the dark line underneath, but I did go over the same spots. I'm really happy how that nail turned out, though. I did it, though. First time ever. All right. Yeah, I could not pop these off, you guys. Not one nail. Had to break out the e-file. So, do you guys love One Color Wednesday as much as I do? Okay, the volume is not down on this computer. I'm like, what's that sound? Should I put the TV on, see what's happening? So you got, Tara, you know about this kid Aiden, right? The one with the mother and all the brothers and sisters and stuff. Well, Dominic hasn't talked to him ever since all that happened when the cops showed up at our house looking for him. They haven't spoken. And I messaged him. He's been trying to get a hold of Aiden and his phone's not in service. So I messaged his mother and I was like, hi, Dominic's trying to get a hold of Aiden. Could you have him call him, please? She doesn't even respond back to me. Aiden calls him. I guess they made plans for today. Now Dominic's been calling him all morning and there's no answer. So I just texted the mother and said, could you please have Aiden call Dominic? Sounds like they made plans for today. And Aiden has blown Dominic off multiple times. One time he was supposed to come to the beach with us. He slept over Saturday night. We were leaving Sunday morning to go to the beach. Sunday morning, he got up and left. Didn't want to go. And then another time, Dominic was all excited. He was going to come over, blew him off. So I told him, I'm like, don't be surprised if he doesn't follow through today, Dominic. I'm like, and if he doesn't, I tried telling him that's not a good friend. Plus, every time he comes over here, he trashes my house. He's disrespectful, but so is the mother. Like, she didn't even respond back to my messages, and she never thanks me for, feeding him, having him here, nothing. Giving him clothes. I don't know. I guess everybody's different, but to me, it's just like common courtesy, And it's starting to annoy me. Like, I don't even want Dominic hanging out with this kid. He's outside right now. Today's his last day before school starts. I almost did an all-white Manny. I pulled out Fallen from Revel. I was like, oh, that color's so pretty, It's got like pink hints. I dip under my skin, sorry. I mean, under my nail. And a decal. I forgot what I was saying. It's probably something about Dominic. Oh, that today's his last day off, yeah. So I got to get his backpack all ready and everything. Put everything in it. I got to do laundry because I'm sure he's going to be wearing shorts tomorrow and none of his like school clothes, which are all long shirts and long sleeve and pants, Sheesh. What is under my nails? Wonder if I should. All right, let's see how this thumb looks. I can't remember if this is the one that has the pink under it. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's all right. The color we're using will cover it. Sometimes, if there's color into your jelly tip and it's a dark color and you're going to use a light color, it's like you got to take off the whole jelly tip, replace it. So what are you ladies up to today? All right, I swear I hear Dominic making noise, but I don't know if he's talking to the cat or himself. Like he talks when he plays with himself, like I don't mean plays with him. I mean when he plays with his toys, he talks to himself, and I have never said anything to him about it because he doesn't have a playmate. So I'm guessing that's probably normal for kids who don't have siblings who acknowledge them. Who have siblings that don't acknowledge them, I mean. And the other day, 2 days ago, was my oldest son's 27th birthday. I texted him about how he was the most beautiful baby and like how the day he was born seems like yesterday, and it literally does. And he literally, like, seriously was the most beautiful baby. People will come to me and tell me I should put him in commercials and stuff. He was just so cute and always so happy. He was super smart, never got into anything he wasn't supposed to. He did everything early, you know. But I did everything by the book with him too. Put him down to bed at, you know what I mean? In his crib and let him cry himself to sleep for a couple nights, and then I would put him down, he'd be awake, and in 5 minutes he'd fall asleep. And for the rest of his life he's always been like that. He can go to bed, or at least as far as I know. So I texted him about that, and I just said, you know, happy birthday, and I hope you have a great day. I don't send cards anymore. um and I didn't hear back. And then my mother told me that he hasn't talked to her for 4 years, ever since she said to him something about stuck up for Dominic, you know, and about him having a relationship with him. And he hasn't talked to her in 4 years. She sends him checks at Christmas and on his birthday, and he hasn't even cashed them. Oh, hard to pick. Yeah, but there's so many, and there's so many weeks to come, you know. If you don't get to one today, you know, you'll get to it on another week. I go with Revel a lot on One Color Wednesdays, it seems. All right. I really wish Kendra would get back into nails. That's something I think that played into my whole funk in July, you know, because she's my best friend and she'd be on Instagram every day, and that's where we communicated. And now it's days, and the only time I really ever hear from her is when I reach out first through text. And she always responds, but you know, sometimes you reach out too, you know? And it's like she wasn't even around. She was so busy for work. She was totally unaware of what I was going through, you know? I don't know. Fortunately, Patty's like stepped up and like been there, you know, like that. And of course, you guys are here too, you know, and I feel comfortable enough to talk about this here with you guys. Um, because I consider you both good friends, you know. You have 4 colors on at the moment? Oh, yeah, that's not for. What do you got on? What are you wearing, Brandis? I think I want to take my e-file under this nail. God, I love these Crible files so much. I love how this is nice and stiff so you can get a straight line filing, right? I'm so proud of myself, Tara, for doing this. But you wanted, remember, like for the Revel one, how you would want, like in my mind, it was doing it with dip liquids and dip powder, which seemed really, really hard. This I did with gel polish and a liner brush and a dotting tool. That's what I used. Just have a sip of my juice. I also have these stickers from Temu, you guys. I got some fall ones and some Halloween ones. They're like 3D or 5D or what, 5D. Look how cute they are. I think these were like $2 for the 3 of them. And then I got some Halloween ones, and it's 4 sheets of 5D different Halloween images. Great deal.
Okay.
What?
Has Aiden's mom responded?
Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys, to see if Aiden's mother responded. No, she did not. She did not. Sorry, honey. What do you guys do when you have dip under your skin? Do you use your e-file to get it? Under your nail, I mean, not under your skin. I'm getting most of it. Try and get that. All right. Oh yeah, TV. Let's see what's on. No, we don't want to watch Wyatt Earp. In their own home, accomplice to murder. Oh my God, did you see the teacher who showed up drunk on the first day of elementary school? Let's watch that video. You guys want to watch that? They were very patient with her. I watched the video already. It's the same either way you do it. No, it debates because it dries so fast. And I used a liner brush. I wouldn't use a liner brush on with dip base, right? I've never done that. It seems like it would ruin the brush. I got some itching. All right. Quick file. Oh, I did, right? I did file. Yeah, I did. Let's put some peel base on. Black Dahlia Lacquers. Yin Yang peel base. So this is Bruce Rivers, the criminal lawyer. He's really good. He reacts to like cases that are going on, videos and stuff of things. He's a criminal attorney in Minnesota, I believe. But he's really good. He's on YouTube. And he tells the truth, but because he's a criminal lawyer, he always says, like, you know, you don't talk to the cops, like, because even if you're innocent, like, you know how innocent people confess, or they might have something coincidental to do with something. So anyway, so that's part of his thing. But this video, this elementary school teacher showed up first day of school. It was like 3:30 in the afternoon. They called her into the office and accused her of being drunk, and they called the cops, and the cop had her do a breathalyzer. And that's all I'll tell you for now. I don't want to ruin too much of it. So this is spiced right here. It's a nice rusty kind of color. You know, match my dress today. This is LuLaRoe. I texted my mother this morning. I'm like, why didn't you tell me my stomach was going to get fat when I got older? And I sent her a picture because you guys, I swear to God, I look like I'm pregnant. And even Dominic said, you kind of do. And I'm like, for real, you know, I do. So I sent her a picture with my big belly because I'm wearing a dress and it's fitted and you can totally see it. It's like puffed out. I look like I'm a good 5 months pregnant, ladies. So she was laughing because she's 20 years older than me, you know. And she's like, that's nothing. You should see mine. So we were laughing about it. Draw it out with a dip brush. Yeah, I thought it would be too hard for me to do it with a dip brush because it's so thick. Even if I were to turn it on its side to the narrower side, I felt like I wouldn't have been able to do it. But I took the first step. 3.5 years of doing my nails, and I finally did the drips. I sent my mother a picture, and she's like, I love the drips, she said. Because it's funny, but they used to, I mean, they were like supportive and they thought it was cool, I guess, when I started doing my nails, but I wasn't good, you know what I mean? So I guess they were as supportive as they could be, but I'll tell you, like, I've never done my mother's nails. She would let me do them now. She just doesn't live around here. But back then, she probably wouldn't have. And my sister, I did her nails once. Um, but I've learned so much more since then, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just funny that I was always so afraid to do it because I just didn't think I could. And the funniest thing is, it was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. All right, so what are you guys debating for One Color Wednesday then? Let me know. I almost was going to use Brandis because Luxie has so many gorgeous fall colors, right? So I was originally planning on a Luxie Manny. I was going. Lamb's ear is so pretty too, that olive green. I was going. I debated this one. Hate to be corny, but I didn't know how it's gonna look on my skin. Oh, right here, meteorite. I know you have it, Brandis. I was debating meteorite, but I don't think it looks good on my skin tone. I also love this color, maple leaf. Oh, that might look nice too with these leaves. It's a reddish, almost slightly brown, but it's not brown. Oh yeah, these would work on this too. Maybe even better because it's not the same color. And then she's got some gorgeous browns. I already used the flaky Can You Dig It? But she's got another one called where is it? What's the other one called, Brandis? Can you think of it offhand? Am I missing it? Oh, yeah, right here. Oh, A Wee Bit Wicked. But it's almost like a brown black with these sparkles in it of gold. So I wore this dress intentionally thinking I'm gonna go fall colors, you know. Should I use maple leaf or should I use whatever this one's called again? Oh yeah, spiced. Thoughts? And then think about it with these stickers here, right? What do you think, ladies?
Okay, well, now I'm even in more trouble than I thought.
Give me your thoughts. I'm going to dig out maple leaf while I wait for you to respond. Sorry, I'm shaking everything. Tight quarters. Oh my God, it's right in front too. Yay. Right in front. I wanted this dip. It was on my wish list, maple leaf, for a long time. And I got it. Oh, Heather paid out our commissions, Brandis. So I ordered the Memento Mori trio. Need a darker color? Well, that's why I'm thinking maple leaf. Because, oh my God, look at the shimmer in that. I say yes, yes, yes. I'm using maple leaf. I changed my mind. It is so gorgeous. So this is why it was on my wish list for so long. I think it's sold out now, though. All right, we are using maple leaf. The shimmer in it is insane. Maybe I can even chroma now with it. Woo! I'm so excited. Gorgeous dip.
So if she drank last night And let's see, what time is this thing?
Yeah, mine was like,
This is at 3:30 in the afternoon.
I think it was like 37. So I placed a cosmic order too, and I think I have like $3 or $4 left now. I wanted those zebra stripe stickers. I wanted another white from the Rock On collection, and then I ordered, the collab dip, the tequila sunrise collab with glitzy oil. I ordered that foil dip.
In other words, it's like
Alrighty, let's do this. This thing is jam packed. I think I'm gonna dump it out because I think if I stir it, I'm gonna spill it, and it's packed in there. So let's just dump it, and we'll just lay flat for all our dips today. This is stunning. This color is stunning, and the glitter, the shimmer in it is pink, you guys. How amazing is it? I've been in love with this dip for like 2 years. I'm so happy I have it now. This is my first time using it too.
you know, if she can burst it up, and I was gonna say I'm not gonna take it.
Okay, so what's gonna happen with that?
I'm not gonna do it.
Well, I'm asking this is. Oh, I'm just gonna be honest.
Oh, Brandis, I asked Heather if she had any fall or Halloween releases planned. And she does. She said not so much Halloween themed, but more like
She essentially confessed.
regular colors to keep in stock, less like niche colors, I guess. And that's all I can tell you right now. I can tell you more later. But that's all I want to say now because something else is like a new product. But unless if you talk to Heather, you might already know. Is Kay at school, Brandis? Hey guys, Patty's father is doing better. He's home from the hospital. They put a port in him so he can get antibiotics direct for. You gotta give me your phone now, honey.
It's quick.
Oh, you bringing it back?
Probably.
You have to. I'm using it for comments.
They're using my charger.
Yeah, because your phone was dead. Your computer was dying.
There's only one person commenting.
There's 2 people I'm talking to right now, Dominic. Dominic's being mouthy. I apologize, but he always wants to get the last word.
Okay, what do you mean I'm being mouthy? What did I say that offended
You
you?
know, tell the truth. How much you have to drive?
That I was using your charger. How was I gonna charge your computer?
How is that offensive?
Holy fuck.
Okay, just take care of what you gotta do and bring it back so I can see people's comments,
She
please.
also probably. You ever see that guy from Trailer Park Boys?
This little device right here. I just take a little blow.
How beautiful that is.
When it's time for a top, I need to ride around.
Can't wait till tomorrow.
I leave it at 0.12. It's over enough to know what I'm doing.
He's at that age, like, I swear everything I do annoys him. At the movies, he's like, why are you laughing? When I would laugh at funny parts at the Barbie movie,
She very well could. That could be a truthful statement that she was.
It was like when we were in line for popcorn and at the concession stand,
And then if she drank at lunch,
I was talking to Dominic, and it was like he was convinced everybody was listening to what we were saying. You know what I mean? Like all eyes were on us or something. I'm like, trust me, they're in their own worlds. They're not paying attention to us, Dominic.
I didn't drink
So
it.
it's like he didn't even want me to speak there. It's just like I can't do anything right.
Yeah.
Here's some drink that you have. What's in this drink?
You know, we don't have a lot of money, so we didn't get to do a lot this summer. We went to the beach, I think 3 or 4 times. I took him to the trampoline park, and I took him to the movies, and that was like pretty much it, you know.
Did you leave campus?
Not today.
She's full of shit.
But I did the best I could with what we could afford, you know, and without having a vehicle.
This thing's pretty accurate.
No, I know it is.
I tried to,
You blew like
I mean, we played basketball a lot. You know, I tried to do things to make him happy.
So you blew two. Okay, this is what I'm saying about having a 2-year education. That's 3 times the lead.
You know, my sister-in-law lives right around the corner. She's got 2 little boys. The oldest is the same age as Dominic. They have a caravan. She's married, right? So there's 4 of them. You'd think once in a while they would maybe invite Dominic along when they go to do something. Never once. Never once.
It's a very difficult situation, and
Pisses me off.
alcoholism is nothing to really laugh at, to be honest with you, because if you're a chronic
Yeah, I will
alcoholic,
tell you
it's
later.
letting it affect your job, you're letting it affect your
Oh, you getting ready to take him to school? Okay. I just popped up the comments so I could see on my phone because Dominic took away the computer.
can lead to death. I mean, just the
I'm so
alcohol
excited for Fall Manny's. Brandish, you know Together We Manny is on Friday, right? This Friday. Its theme is fall,
Nothing's, well, so 3 a.m.
so that's fun.
Your shirt finishes on the big one.
I have so much to do for the first. It's like insane. At least 3 Mannies are due or need to be posted.
She's not really slurring her words. She's able to carry on a conversation, but we've seen that before in other videos. Where remember the lady?
Guys, so did I tell you what happened with Rossi? How they want me to make the video? So I tried recording it on my phone, just doing it like through my camera, and it only recorded 2 minutes and something because then my memory was full. So I recorded it on YouTube, and I found a way that it was like kind of hard. I had to finagle around a little bit, like send it here, send it there, but I was able to get it sent to CapCut. And I started editing and stuff. And then I exited out, went back in, went to reload it, and it said it wouldn't reload because I didn't have enough memory. So I went and I cleaned out my phone and deleted stuff, and I think I deleted the video. But I should still have it. I hope it's still there. I think it's still on my page. I left it locked, so nobody could see it or whatever. But I need so much help. So anyway, I messaged Rossi and told him this is my first time ever doing a video like this, where you film it and then edit it down because they want under 2 minutes or 2 minutes. I said I've never done it before, and then add music over it and stuff or voiceovers. Never done it before. I said I'm very familiar with the live format and host a live and would be more than willing to do a Rossi Manny on a live. I said, and I have the Manny that, I filmed all ready to go, and I sent her those pictures. She said the Manny was nice, but she prefers the original video, the one they paid Mallory for. So I wonder if I should be like, well, since I'm doing all this work, maybe I should get some money if you want me to do this. I spent last weekend, like all weekend, trying to figure it out. This weekend, I didn't even look at it. Thoughts, ladies? I mean, what are they going to do if I can't do it?
She already have her a PBT, preliminary breath test.
Oh, that's okay, Michelle. I know I missed you too. Glad you're here today. No, Brandis, you make it a lot. Michelle, I am using the most gorgeous color from Luxie Nail. It's called Maple Leaf. Unfortunately, I believe it's sold out. It's almost like a dark red, maybe like a brick red, but it's got loads of pink shimmer in it. It's so stunning.
That is nothing.
I was saying to Tara and Brandis that this was a dip that was on my wish list for so long. So I'm glad I finally got it.
Do you know your husband's number? I don't want you to call. Well, I can't let you leave. If you leave, you're gonna get arrested. I'm gonna let you to do that. So,
Well, this is the thing. Remember, I was saying about the teacher showing up drunk.
know,
So she takes a breathalyzer, and she's at school now. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She's a teacher.
and to put kids
She
in
takes a
environment
breathalyzer and blows a .24, 3 times over the legal limit. And then they find a cup on her desk that's empty with the residue of wine in it. This is in Oklahoma, and she gets fired. Or she can resign, they said. So beautiful. Use my new Cryoval Nails brush.
union rep. Union rep.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this color. Obsessed. Love it. Michelle, I have some fall stickers we're going to use too. I was thinking something from these, but I also have these ones we probably won't use because they're like purple. But I love owls, you guys.
If she
So there's even some really pretty butterflies. They look like leaves, but they're actually butterflies. Those are in half, but then there is a butterfly right there. And then I like these little greenery things they have. This one has like mushrooms and I don't know, some pine cones, some leaves. Oh, is that a squirrel or a deer? Like a laying down deer. So we have options, but I think we're gonna do some nail stickers and leaning towards the fall ones. I do have like stuff like this too in black and white. But that's not really the vibe I was going for. I was going for the autumn vibe. So let's do dip number 2. This is gorgeous and I have full coverage already.
At 3:43 in the afternoon, highly unlikely that she
So it's
didn't drink during the day.
3:43 in the afternoon, and she's saying she didn't drink today, that she drank last night. And then she ends up admitting that she drank
At this point, she's getting fired.
on the way to work,
I mean, you say, I don't want my union rep.
and then they find the cup on her desk. But this lawyer, this criminal defense lawyer, is saying she shouldn't be talking. She should have said, I want my union rep, and that's it. You know? Just how to protect yourself, you know what I mean? I wish I knew some of this stuff in the past. Even though like I've been read my rights, I didn't really realize that I had the right to remain silent and I had the right to an attorney without talking to anybody. I don't know. It was just like I grew up hearing that, but hearing the Miranda warnings, but like on TV and stuff, but I never really thought about what it really meant, you know? Michelle, how are you doing today? Beautiful Manny you posted this morning. Dominic, can you bring me the computer or phone? With both? I told you I'll give it to you if he calls.
Can I make that happen myself?
This kid's making me mad.
Do I have to do it from right here?
Nick and Dominic both have laptops. I'm the only one without a laptop or a tablet or anything.
I don't get what
Dominic has like multiple tablets, but they're like years old, so they're like slow, you know. Let me check comments again. I wish there was a way to get him to stay on the screen here.
Your parenting, your ability to be free, whether it's drugs or alcohol, take a second look at what you're doing, or a third look, or a fourth look. Get some help and figure out how to get sober.
I don't know.
Oh, go after me?
Usually there's a lot of shame.
Go after me for what, Tara?
So that's why she doesn't want to call her husband. Doesn't want to call anybody she knows because they're gonna have.
They asked me to do a video after the
And
fact.
that she's being fired. So it's
Or maybe that was Emily that asked for the video after the fact. I'll have to go back and look. But one of them asked me to do a video after the fact.
So who you go home to? Your husband? So why can't I call your husband? I don't want you to have to call him. Well, he's either gonna come here and pick it, or he's gonna take you to the police station. Well, I don't want that to happen either. Well, then you gotta figure this out. We're not gonna do this one around.
Maybe my phone's not capable of doing these kinds of videos.
Okay, then we need to call someone.
I don't know why you have to get irritated. I mean, you look at the principal or whoever this guy is on the right hand side.
What are they gonna go after me for? My big mansion?
But you know,
My Lamborghini?
there's no skin on the cops' nose. What is he?
My income?
I'm not trying to be a jerk, but we can't have this. We don't have all day for you to make a decision. No, I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just. Okay, you got 1 minute. Tell me a number. We're gonna call.
You frustrated with IG? You scheduled that post? It wasn't there?
So if you let us call somebody, we'll wait.
Oh, what a pain in the butt. So it was there. Huh. That is weird. I wonder why. I'm obsessed with this color.
I don't need to be like that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
So they tell this drunk teacher that she can either call her somebody for a ride, or she had to leave with the police officer because she wants to leave, but they can't let her leave because she's drunk.
What time tomorrow?
She'll get arrested for a DUI, you know what I mean? But she doesn't want her husband to know, so she doesn't want to call him. So they're asking her to make a decision, and I swear she's flip flopping, saying she doesn't know what she's gonna do. For like at least 10 minutes, they're so patient with her. Although the cop was a jerk, but shocker.
Hard to trust somebody with children who's demonstrating disrespect
Okay.
for the privilege that she's been given.
My son's teacher showed up drunk for work, I would lose my mind. My oldest son was in Cub Scouts, and his Cub Scout teacher was under the influence. I suspected it a couple times, and then finally I was close enough to her, I could smell it on her, and I took him out of it. We switched him to a different pack, True, whatever it's called.
You can die from it.
You want to change that story?
All right. So beautiful.
Even if I did, does that make a difference to work here? Well, I don't need to be able to understand. Maybe if I need to be sympathetic with you a little bit. I just don't believe you right now. I think you're on it. Okay, I drove on the way to work.
Oh, that's some self-censorship.
Clear.
Glad that you told us that. Okay. We'll still discuss tomorrow. I want to work here. I want to work here.
She's saying, I want to work here.
So tomorrow at 9 o'clock, now let's call somebody and pick you up. No, I can't call my husband. Do you have anyone else you can call? You have a friend that can pick you up?
See, when you've been given two choices, going to jail or call somebody.
Yeah, those are her choices, going to jail or call somebody, and she can't decide what to do.
Than it is to. And the embarrassment and shame is probably so incredibly powerful that that you've been
I'll
hiding.
go as quick as I can through. I try to encapsulate as fast as possible. This is going to be a nice, easy mani today. Easy shaping.
You're running out of time.
Just get
This
up
is
and
almost
breathe.
brownish, it looks, with the base on it.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to waste your time or anything like that. I'm sorry.
I just want someone to come pick you up so I don't have to humiliate you.
There's something in here.
No, please don't do that.
Then let's go.
We need, and then right
Oh, I think it's just a little bit of red from my dip.
now,
All right, there we go.
I don't have
Brush
time.
off.
It's in the front end. Can I go the other time?
You can't now.
I will let.
So Brandis, you know Lori at Moondust? Lori Q. She used to live in California. She moved from California to Florida last year. I didn't know if you knew that. I have to keep hitting my phone to check comments.
That's a telltale sign. She wants to go cover it up again.
Okay, no more things, right? Other than that. My juice?
They could sue me. Rossi's barely just got back on their feet after their supplier screwed them.
Oh, she's getting loose.
Oh no, a jar of beads opened and all spilled out. Well, well, well. I'll have to clean that up after. Let's activate.
I didn't go through your bag. You did it first. I know, but my thing is.
Yeah, I
that's all I need.
yeah.
Did you get my phone? You said your phone was in the purse. Well, I thought it was on my desk. It's okay.
I know when they reached out to me, they just asked if they could send me some stuff. They didn't even ask for a mani or anything. That video stuff came in later.
You can have your computer back. I just missed the video.
Thanks, honey. Did you put? Oh, thank you so much. Is the volume down? Thank you. All right, computer is back. I need comments. How do I find comments? Oh, got them.
The administrator is getting really pissed off at her.
Well, I just feel like I put a lot of effort into it, and what am I getting for my all the time I've spent trying to do this? You know, Mallory got paid for her video, but they had an agreement. You know, I'm not saying. All I'm saying is, I mean, they didn't. If they're paying for videos, they shouldn't expect me just to come up with something. I don't know.
I drank out of that coming to work yesterday.
Well, where's the cup that you drank out of today?
So I've been waiting to post that mani. I'll have to go back into CapCut again. Dominic said he knows how to use it and that he would help me.
No, I don't. But I mean, I can help you.
Oh, he doesn't know.
I don't know how to use it, but I can help you.
I'm asking you.
He did a short on YouTube yesterday that got over 2,000 views, you guys.
I don't know.
At 0.24.
Charge it from my phone.
As quickly as possible. I would say eliminate.
Thank you, Michelle, for your support.
I'll call my husband, or get an Uber, or get a taxi.
Hey, are you doing One Color Wednesday, Michelle? We were talking about that. I got my Hypnotic box. You got yours too, right? I haven't even swatched anything yet because we have to wait before we can use anything.
Please, please, just let me. Can we?
Hey, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You had your chance to be honest,
Well, I did.
and then you wipe this out.
Yeah, I watched it. No, I watched it, so like I know how to move things, but
Please
I should charge you.
I don't know. Maybe I just gotta watch it again.
let me. Please let me.
No,
No more. No more. I'm done.
What do you mean, Brandis? More than most of your videos?
What is your date of birth?
And public intoxication is not that big a deal, honestly.
Yay! Didn't you say you got all Halloween
I need a
stuff?
charger. Can I use the one down there?
No. You're
Yes.
Too late.
She's begging now, but they're gonna put her in cuffs and walk her out of the school. She's like, "Do we have to go in front of the children?" Look, it's missing again. Must have fallen out.
You don't want to see somebody suffer. I don't want to see somebody suffer. But you also don't want to see somebody throw their fucking life away for booze. And then you put kids in harm's way.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Kids really in harm's way? Probably not. You know, I mean, probably in harm's way if it's just a little bit drunk. I don't know. I mean, you should have seen me parent Michael. He was shit. I was drunk.
I have all these files around me, but we may not use them all. But I am. Oh, I was gonna go work on this hand. I think we're all set. Like I said, this should be a really simple mani to shape because I'm working with a shimmer dip that is, you know, it's thin, smooth, all of that.
Probably corn.
And this is Maple Leaf from Lexi Nail, which, unless she restocked it, I believe the last time I checked it was sold out. But she has so many beautiful fall colors, you guys.
Just can't have somebody like that around kids. You just can't. You can't risk it. You can't risk the safety of children.
Oh, let me try this one. I noticed this Crival file is pretty good at getting up around the cuticles too.
Hey, it's over. You have to do this. You've done nothing but lie. And then you wipe it.
Hey kids, this is how about a civics lesson? This is what it's like to get
What?
arrested.
Hi, Christina. Free from the new and the whole Halloween collection.
What is this?
Yeah, right? I know his short gets more than mine too.
Huh? What are you talking about me? Clarity.
Yes. Michelle, and you bought most of those fall releases, I think. So we should definitely twin up if you get a chance to use any of those Lexi dips. You're so busy now. But if you ever have time, you know, I can pretty much do whenever. Back to school tomorrow. The bus comes at 6:45 a.m., you guys.
Please make a run for it.
How are you, Christina? Do you guys know Christina? Do we know you? Are you on Instagram? So I'm working on a Lexi Nail Mani for One Color Wednesday tomorrow. And the color is called Maple Leaf. It's almost like this reddish brown, but it has pink shimmer. It's super gorgeous. And I'm gonna use some fall nail stickers, I think, to decorate the nails. I know you are, Michelle. Maybe we can do something at Halloween for Halloween Dipnotic.
I'm not an expert at that counselor, but all I can tell you is that
Oh, okay.
you're down.
You just started doing nails a few months ago. Are you dipping your nails, or what are you doing?
Board certified criminal defense lawyer, along with our
What kind of nail work have you started doing?
Subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, sign up for Patreon. We'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer React.
Well, you're welcome here anytime. I host the Daily Nail Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. give or take a few minutes, depending on how my morning's going. But I do dip powder manis with all different kinds of nail art. We stamp, we use gems, we use neon pigments, gel nail art, stickers, decals, wraps, foils, transfer foils, all that good stuff. You dip mainly. Oh, well, you are in good company, girl. So, have you tried any of the smaller companies? Where are you buying your dips? I started on Amazon. I started Brandis, who's here, Bedazzled Nails, has been doing her nails for a long time. Michelle, you've been doing yours for what, a year? Tara's been doing her nails. Tara is where is Tara? Where'd she go? She disappear? Moon Inked Nails has been doing her nails, I think, since she was a teenager. But for myself, I started during COVID because my salon was closed. I had had my nails dipped a couple times, but it was so expensive compared to acrylics. So I just kept getting acrylics. But then once COVID hit, I thought about it, how much I really liked the dip powder. And I was like, I wonder if I could find dip powder online. And I did on Amazon. So that's how I got started, was on Amazon. You shop on Amazon. I'm hoping to try other companies too. There's nothing wrong with shopping on Amazon though. A good company that has good shipping rates, loads of dips, a good reputation, and is one of the bigger companies in the industry is Revel Nail, Revel. Their half-ounce dips are $8.99. This is one of their dips here, but these are the size jars they come in. And they're one of my favorite companies. I enjoy Revel. I think most of us do. A little over a year for you, Michelle. That was a good guess. It was because you sent that picture to Cosmic with the drips from last year. Kind of gave me the idea. I can't believe we've known each other for a year already. Time flies, ladies. Where are you from, Christina?
His company Access Inc. was one of the fastest growing computer technology companies in the Southeast.
Forgot to smooth out the bottom of this.
He was young, he was attractive, he was an entrepreneur, he had a very nice home, he had lots of cars.
So what I'm doing with this file here is it's a 100, this is a 180 grit, this is a 100 grit. So I'm using the 100 grit to get any of that dip off of my skin. You could do it with an e-file and a small drill bit too.
So Lance Herndon kept his office in his home, and so he had workers in the home. They didn't have access to the living quarters, but they had access.
Oh, get out! You're in South Carolina.
One sort of custom of his was that he would dictate directions.
Oh, last August? So just over a year. Look at that. Yeah, you're right. Time is going by fast. My mother and her partner and my brother and his wife and family all live in South Carolina in a small town called Honeopath.
For Lance Herndon's mother, it was a horrifying discovery. Her 41-year-old son was lying bleeding in his bed. Mrs. Herndon made a frantic call to 911.
Emergency, somebody killed my baby. Okay, where's your baby? Okay, tell me what's going on. I don't know. I came in the house. He's 40 years old. I found him in the bed.
Looks good.
She called 911. When they arrived, they found him.
Just smoothing out this little area over here that has a tiny bump, and it will mess with my cuticle line if I don't fix it. There we go. So when I file, I'll go through all my info here. for you, Christina. When I file my nails after activating and stuff, I like to start up at the cuticle here. I usually use a 100, 180 grit file. I like these kind because they're so thin that I can get right in there. And I'll file my side walls. Make sure that they're straight enough and smooth.
It's a crime of passion. That's what they felt like. Whoever had done this knew him. There was a picture of one of his girlfriends, Kathy Collins.
I'm just gonna go around it just so I have that nice round shape I want.
She was kind of in a teddy, and it was
Yesterday I just checked. Aiden messaged me like at like 2.
Mhm.
So he's probably wake up at like 1 or something.
Oh, okay.
So that's when I'll call him again.
The police had conducted
I don't even know
interviews of many people, but fundamentally there was no smoking gun and there was no arrow that really pointed to a person.
He can't stay late because school's tomorrow. Yeah, that will be fine, but no supper time, okay? No supper.
Okay, I was just gonna say.
I'm not gonna be feeding them.
Okay, Jesus.
Lance had 3.
I might sound mean, but last time I made something for him,
It was
I put the plate on my coffee table for him. It was on a paper plate and it was hot food. And he didn't eat it, and then he got up and left. This was the day he was gonna go to the beach with us. He just got up, walked out, didn't say a word to me, like thank you or anything. Left the breakfast sitting there, and when I picked it up, it left a mark on my table, like the heat. Because my table is wood, so it's a permanent stain on my table.
Is there any more?
Yes, it is. Go look under your notebooks.
Okay, I promise you. I promise you.
Nobody doesn't even know about. So there
You
were
see it?
plenty of people who
Yes.
might very well have wanted Lance.
Okay. Well, look, it's not that visible.
So that's my son Dominic you hear in the background. He's 12 and he's going back to school tomorrow. There's a new girl here. Yeah, that's my son, Christina. Oh, there you are, Tara. I was asking. Yeah.
Very surprised in the community that Lance lived in. It was relatively quiet. It was
Oh, so dipping a year ago, Tara? I didn't know that.
There was a sense that this Roswell police
How did you figure out about dipping, Christina? What got you into it? It's so much fun. Like, I'm addicted to it. It's like my me time. It's my de-stress time. It's my hang out with my friends time when I do my lives. Are you on Instagram? Because we gotta follow you if you are, and you should follow us. My Instagram handle is Tara Loves to Dip, same as
Police have no murder weapon, no time of death, and no motive.
the handle to
Is a
my
long
show.
list of possible suspects. They begin their investigation by interviewing his inner circle, which consists mainly of women with whom he's intimate.
In a homicide case like this, the police look at all persons in his inner circle, and certainly
It's
the
good.
recent divorce between Janine and Lance was something that they looked at very carefully.
So the first suspect would have naturally have been his ex-wife, Janine Herndon. She had actually was dating someone at the time. She was able to prove her whereabouts.
This one's not done.
Quickly dismissed that.
Monica Elway was an old girlfriend of Lance Herndon, who at the time of his
Use
death
this.
worked in a part-time
Yeah, what I'm
basis,
doing here is see that
as a
lump
receptionist in his
on the
office.
side there?
They were generally
I gotta
known
fix
to
it.
be very good friends. They shared lots of personal details with each other.
She actually went to Lance's house that night. But it was at a time that was incompatible with the time of death. So she was more or less excluded because of the timeline.
Okay, it's getting
The
better.
third suspect probably would have been Kathy.
Here we go.
That was
So I'm wearing the short stiletto jelly tips from Luxie now. Jelly tips make dipping so much easier. And if you want to do your manis frequently, get some peel base. That's magic.
A longer-term relationship with.
Kathy Collins, who
Yes, no, join. There's a huge nail community on Instagram. There's a huge dip nail community on Instagram. And, you know, like you do a mani, you post your nail fees with whatever your little blurb is. It would be cool because you'd meet a whole bunch of new women who have the same interest as you, you know, supportive women.
that she was so near the scene. And when I looked at her bill from the restaurant, it was only a few dollars.
Well, if you get a chance to do your nails today, do a one color mani, because every Wednesday on Instagram there's a collab called One Color Wednesday. So you just post your one color mani with the hashtag One Color Wednesday every week.
Allegedly that he would get back.
Hi, Janet. Join soon, Christina. We have a new girl here, Janet. Why, what do you got going on today? You're just popping in.
Lavishing her with gifts, and she was married.
Deanne Baldwin is a beautiful young woman. She worked at MARTA. She's
There we
the
go. That
transit
looks
assistant here
pretty
in
good.
Atlanta. And she was also a student. She went to Georgia State University.
Yep. I think I'm gonna go a little
She was
point
working.
there.
Lance Herndon walked in one day to the MARTA offices, and
Yep.
that presumably is when they saw each other. She would later learn that he was having a birthday party.
She had really finagled her way to
Okay,
get
looks
invited to
good.
the birthday party, which would have been in April of that same year, about 4 months roughly before his death.
That looks
And,
good too.
over the
All
course
right.
of those 4 months,
So
they developed
my
some
first, well, my
physical,
pinky
emotional,
ring and middle nails are shaped, and I'm happy with how those three nails look. We just got to do the index and the thumb.
He quickly puts her in.
Oh, you helping hubby this morning?
Gives her a credit card.
What are you guys doing? Anything fun or no?
Relationship. And at some point, I think he just wasn't doing it well financially. And I don't know how many girlfriends he had. He probably had several. But he decided to cut back. And he basically asked
So
for-
Janet, who just popped in, she's in Arizona. I'm in Rhode Island. Bedazzled Nails. She's in California. Dominic, there's a package on the porch. Can you grab it? Tara O'Mooning Nails. Her name's Tara too. She's in New Jersey. Did I get everybody?
Her husband, Sean Nelson, who lived in Jamaica, did in fact find out that his wife was cheating on him. There was a moment where Sean actually
All right.
called Lance on the phone and confronted him,
It's pretty good.
and that became kind of something that they ginned up as
Just gonna use this and get the
evidence
dip
that
off my
Sean had made
skin up
this
here. Is it
phone
guinea pig food?
and killed and then gotten back on a flight.
So the
Dee?
police had the task of
Is it
narrowing
Amazon?
the suspect,
Guinea pig food?
and they eventually came to focus on Dion
Okay.
as the
Does it feel like it?
suspect for several reasons
All right.
that are all circumstantial.
When you probably went to his house, because we have proof that he was at his house. There's no way.
I'm excited for Halloween manis this year, especially now that I'm not afraid to try the blood drips. And I just have so many nail art options between stamping plates and stickers and decals I'll be getting.
She never really meant a whole lot because, I mean, she was having sex with him.
The police had no evidence that Dion was on the scene that night. I mean, obviously there was the DNA, but that's not time specific. So the DNA.
Oh, Michelle, I forgot you. I'm sorry, sweetie. Michelle's in Oregon. I knew there was somebody else I was missing. Oh, he's moving old trucks from the rental storage. Okay. All right, gotcha. So again, this dip is from Luxy Nail. If anybody is interested in shopping there, use my code to save 15%. That's Tara 15.
Dion Ball claimed at the time when she was interviewed by police that she was
It's
actually
good.
on the night that
Nice
Lance
and
Herndon was actually
smooth.
murdered.
Yep.
But she also contended that Lance Herndon had come to her home about 9:30 in the evening to bring her a laptop computer for her to use to do schoolwork. He only stayed for a few minutes, and then he left and returned to his home.
Get the cuticle area here. It's going to be a fast mani. I think the most time consuming is going to be deciding what stickers to put on. Oh, no, you did not, Janet. Oh, you're going to Pennsylvania to visit family? You driving? I'm assuming you're driving, Christina. How far is that? Janet, how did you get a bloody nose, girl? What happened?
We learned some very interesting and damaging evidence.
With no hard evidence tying Dion Bach to the murder, detectives focused on her claim that Lance himself brought a laptop computer to her home on the evening he was killed.
As you can see, I'm buffing here at the same time. These are all nice and smooth. Oh, I think maybe except for this one. Nice, okay. There we go. There's also another, so these are small companies, Christina, that I'm talking about, like this dip from Luxy Nail. Look how beautiful that is. The shimmer and everything, it's so gorgeous. That's a small company. One woman show. Her stuff is amazing, especially her fall dips and her Christmas dips. But I mean, this would be the perfect time to look at her website. As well as I was going to tell you, these files is another small company called Crival Nails. Her dips are very affordably priced, and these are probably the best set of files like I own. It's like a 3 or 4 set of piece set of files. They're awesome.
They thought they had a lie with the laptop.
Okay.
It looked pretty strong that there was a lie. Still wasn't a lot of evidence about when he delivered the laptop, but it was something. And with the forensic evidence they had, I think their biggest view on that was Lance Herndon was supposedly so meticulous with his cleanliness that he wouldn't have her skin under his fingernails unless he had had sex with her that night or that day, and he wouldn't have had one of her hairs on his body, probably not even one in the bed.
All right. So once I am done filing and buffing, I like to use my ergonomic file, aka my ergo file from Bonafide Beauty. So this is meant to go around your cuticles, Christina. It's got a little indent right inside the middle of the glass that hooks on the edge of your dip powder, and you just rock it back and forth, and it gives a nice round shape to the nail.
When I got a phone call from a lawyer here in town who represented Sean Nelson, who was the husband of Dion Law, that indicated to me that Sean wanted to
see a little bit of dip on my skin here.
Sean Nelson and Dion Law were in the midst of a very contentious divorce here in Metro Atlanta. I had a chance to speak with Mr. Nelson and his lawyer and Mr. Nelson's mother, who had traveled here from Jamaica for the purposes.
You
of
can
the
even use
trial.
this going down your sidewalls and stuff too, you know, if you needed to. But it gets rid of any dip that might be in your cuticle line, and also just makes it nice and smooth.
This had not been to Lance's house the night he was killed, but Dion's mother-in-law later told police, no, Dion told me that she was at the house. So the way the state prioritizes that is that's our break. And now we know that she was there, and this contradicts everything else she's told us, and therefore she must be guilty. That statement from the mother-in-law is what actually.
All right, just making sure all the dip is off of me.
Mr. Nelson described for us an argument that he had with Dion Ball, and ultimately that argument led her to say something to the effect of, if you keep messing with me, Sean, I'm gonna beat you upside the head the same way I did Lance.
Yeah.
One of the elements of this story is that she
Ouch,
could be
Janet.
jealous, and there was a moment in which she come by
670 miles, so you got to figure that's gonna take you,
and Dion saw Kathy Kyle.
what, about 12 hours or something? 13 hours to drive that? She's driving from South Carolina to Pennsylvania. Okay, so now that,
13 hours.
that's my guess. It took me 5 hours to drive 250 miles, so I'm guessing like about an hour for 50 miles. Yeah, and it depends on how fast you drive.
5 miles.
Lance was supposed to go and sort of get her off to sort of say,
So after I'm done filing, buffing, and using my ergo file, I like to take a nail brush,
and there was nothing.
and I'm just going to spray it with alcohol and clean off all the filing residue from my nails.
He went to sleep.
You can also get up and just go wash them, rinse them off anyway.
Saw that her case, which was coming up the following morning, was not on his calendar, and she was livid.
The state had evidence, obviously, of a motive because it appears that Lance was losing interest in her. The state
All right, let's see how they look.
DNA
Have some
had
skin like,
evidence that she'd been at the house that night. So clearly there was proximity, there was opportunity, and there was motive. And often that's all the
I think I got
prosecution
it.
needs to go forward.
Just dry skin. There we go.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay,
All circumstantial, and Clint Rucker has one.
that's pretty good. Might want to just round. Told you to.
You're not blowing me up. You're just
Okay.
probably sleeping.
Okay.
The state's case against Dion Ball was light on evidence, and the evidence they did have was all circumstantial.
All right, Janet. Have a good day. Ooh, 20 to 30 hours. Are you guys driving straight through, or are you gonna stop and like stay at a hotel overnight or something?
I will be given the responsibility of presenting to you the case of the state.
Okay, let's see about our stickers, which under the computer now. Let me grab them.
And on August 8th, Ms. Ball was very angry. She confronted Mr. Kern.
And then we got those gems from Cosmic Nails, but yeah, they're not gonna match. Where are my other ones though? Oh, Fall Fantasy? No. All right, let's see. I think those are out. I could maybe do something with like the red, orange, and yellow.
In this case, is an eyewitness. There were no eyewitnesses to this crime.
And then we got these ones here too, which are really cool.
When it was exhausted, you will not see the murder weapon. The police were not able to recover it. It will be the inconsistent words of the defendant and the inconsistent actions of the defendant that will prove her guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
This woman has been laboring under these accusations
Sorry, guys.
He lived there for 6 years for life. And to this day, the state not tell a time of death for Lance.
I do like the
They did not
pine
tell
cones.
a murder weapon.
I have some gold flowers. I also have some gold fall stuff I might pull out too.
The defense pushed back by saying, look,
Like
Lance
these
Herndon
ones.
absolutely was a man about
Not
that. But within that, there were a lot of people that didn't like him. He had a lot of money floating around and debts that he owed. The Dion Ball would have been the only woman who was scorned. I mean, that Lance Herndon
This sheet right,
kinda had
these
a
sheets
heart.
right here, let's say.
They don't know.
There's some squirrels and leaves. Maybe we'll do those, the gold. And there's some gold stuff. Oh, those are pretty. Ooh. All right. These are beautiful. And this is called Maple Leaf. So,
They don't know.
yeah, I think we got to do these.
To see that there's no real reason
I'm not even going to put down dip base.
this one lady did it.
I'm just going to put the,
Dion Ball compared to
try to put the nail
some
right on.
other lovers.
I mean the sticker right on the nail.
Why is it that the state is so convinced that she did it in the absence of any real direct evidence?
As you step into the room there, you see the victim laying there. You can readily see that he had been bludgeoned very severely. The blood spatter on the wall showed that he had been struck numerous times.
The first blow was in the back
It's
of
a
the head.
leaf there. Maybe I'll put
He
some in.
had
What do we got
definitely
here?
no
Oh, these ones are really
he
pretty
got marked
too.
up for the killed him, 'cause that's the toughest part of the skull. But after that, he just battered his face at least 10, 12 times. with
I really
blood.
like that
And
leaf.
Pretty much devastated it and made it, you know, very personal.
How did you set up?
This little acorn that says fall is in the air. What happened to the squirrels? Oh, here they are. Okay. How about a squirrel?
At that time, who were suspects?
This one's really cute. Let's try the squirrel.
There were several. I mean, the people who were within his life.
Hadn't moved anybody out yet.
No.
It seemed to me that we found out, you know, that he was seeing all kinds of young ladies. Yeah, going on. And I was kind of curious, you know, why you would put up with that. Why?
That's what I have so far.
Because I didn't know. The one time when I went, well,
Here's a nut. Let's give him a nut. An acorn.
that one I just kind of dismissed.
Tried to find a small one and I did.
I said, obviously there was something going on. He didn't terminate this relationship right here and now. And
It's gonna be hard to get this one at this angle.
so many different scooters. I really don't know which one.
I can't reach it.
Even till today.
When they played the police interview with her, the court was very quiet. Is obviously
There.
in that interview, she comes across as someone who felt very jilted by Lance and very wronged by Lance.
Maybe I should take this leaf off and put a matching gold leaf on because this is like a different print.
Well, the other side is going to be one time relationship to the car.
If I can get it off easily.
I can't imagine it not having an impact on the jury at that time.
Of the
3?
head five
At least.
from the victim's body from the medical examiner. Were you able to get a match from those? head
Okay.
hairs?
There were 2 head hairs that could have originated from Dion Bob,
There we go.
3 head hairs that were consistent with Lance Herndon.
Of course, there was evidence that linked her to the house. They were lovers. She spent a lot of time at the house.
He just have 2 hairs and a little bit of skin among 2 people who were sexually involved.
Okay, I'm gonna grab, I think, this maple leaf right here, you guys.
How long
all the way through, but we may change our mind. Yeah. You have kids? Oh, you have one son? How old? Mine starts 7th grade tomorrow. He's 12.
Was quite the playboy. And so there were a lot of women in and out of his bedroom.
Now, were any hearers ever found that, in fact, actually excluded my client?
There were 2 head hairs from the tape list that did not match the known head hair of Dion Ball. There were also 3 pubic hairs from the victim's right side that did not match Dion Ball.
So it's all circumstantial, and Clint Rucker has one significant problem, and that is
Can't even
the
tell it's a
murder
leaf.
weapon.
During the course of the investigation, we discovered that the murder weapon was crescent wrench, so much like this.
Maybe.
Or something similar to it is the closest thing to law because it has characteristics that satisfy the injury patterns on his face and head.
The medical examiner was able to talk to the jurors and explain how even these striated toggles.
Yeah, I'll just leave it as it
on the
is.
face of Lance Herndon that were consistent with the wrench when we laid it down against the photograph.
And get all these
Really
gold ones
just
back
phenomenal
together.
testimony about how Mr. Herndon was killed.
Clint Rucker, it looked like he himself did the entire case.
My drawer of stickers and decals is such a hot mess. I need to buy like a binder to put them in.
The state's case clung to 2 hairs of DNA and a potential murder weapon.
Okay.
Would it be enough to convince a jury of Dion Bob's guilt? Assistant DA Clint Rucker believed it would.
Oops, I forgot one.
Defense, we're not going down without a fight.
So this is what it looks like. I'm worried the activator will take the ink off of these stickers. Let's see. Let's test it.
If they cannot find a murder weapon, so they buy a murder weapon. They thought they had a case because it was a pubic hair. And they thought they had a case because it was a head hair. When the medical examiner said...
Okay, no, it didn't. So good, we can use them. I'm going to activate my nails now, reactivate them, and then we can top coat.
If there's any reasonable explanation other than her guilt, it's your job. It's your job to find her not guilty.
Now, if the activator had taken the color off of my stickers, I would have top coated those 2 nails with gel. Gel base and gel top coat.
Fine.
It's strawberry lemonade.
Is guilt to justice. He was 41 years old at the time of his death. It's not right.
He turned 16 next month. Oh, wow. So he'll be getting his license soon. That's amazing. What's his name?
Basically, it was a weak case of evidence for the strong prosecutor because the prosecutor made a very compelling closing argument.
Convict this defendant of each and every crime.
I figure Brandis, if I see kids' shoes like thrown out or whatever on the side of the road, I usually figure like it's a toddler in the back seat and maybe the window's down and they'll like take off their shoes and just chuck it. That's how I think of it. Okay, so if you're using dip top coat, you need to do that second layer of activator just like I did. Then you're going to want to, you know, after waiting like 30 seconds, a minute or so, 2 minutes, however you want, not longer than 4 or 5 minutes. Then I'm just going to wipe off my nails just to make sure there's no wet activator still sitting on them. Super important step right here.
Clint Rucker
Why does it sound like this?
neglected to pay his membership dues to the bar.
Yeah, like a percussion instrument.
Ms. Rucker, you will admit all she did at the time he started his trial. He was not in good standing with the state bar.
Yes, that is good.
There we go.
Dick
Okay, and now that I'm sure they're wiped off well, I'm going to go in with my first layer of dip top coat. I'm using Crival Nails dip liquids. These are some of the best liquids on the market, and they're some of the most inexpensive. It's okay. Dip liquids on the market. I highly, highly recommend them. CrivalNails.com, and you can save with code Tara15. Yeah, probably Brandis. Oh, his name's Daniel. I have 3 sons, Dylan, Damon, Dominic. You like the D names too. So I really think you should think about starting an Instagram for your nail fees to document your progress, you know. Think of a cool handle for it. A cool handle for yourself, you know. Christina's Dip Manny's or whatever. So whatever is not taken. And then start your account, and then I'll introduce you to everybody. This thumb is wonky shaped.
Somebody told him where people park. I want to hear from the people as to where they park, not from the police officer.
But it's staying like that until I replace the tip. It's kind of weird. So there's one layer. I'm going to go right back in and do my second layer. Mm-hmm. You staying in the yard? Are you taking your phone? Okay. Love you, honey.
I got a note
Here we
just a
go.
few minutes ago.
We do our second layer, and redry in a couple minutes. Really pretty color. I love this color.
Clint Rucker once again would lead the prosecution, but Ms. Bob had a new defense team.
Brandis is. She's got like the softest heart ever, right? You were thinking of naming him Dylan? That's so funny. So you must like D names. It was funny for Dylan when we had him. When I was pregnant, we had the book of baby names, and I wanted Dylan whether it was a boy or a girl, but we decided on Dylan for a boy. But we went through the whole, we could not agree on a middle name. We went through the whole book and finally got to the Z's, and we ended up naming him Dylan Zane. That was his middle name. And then if he was a girl, though, his name was going to be Alexia. And then Damon, I knew he was a boy from like 5 months. I don't remember if I had a girl's name picked out. Oh, Mackenzie was my girl's name, which my sister ended up naming her daughter. And then for Dominic, if he was a girl, his name was going to be Madison. So if we had girls, I would have been Alexia, Mackenzie, and Madison. Thank God they're boys. You are Brandis.
A womanizer in that manner, kind of suggesting that maybe he got a little bit.
I think I'm going to use my crisp apple cider cuticle oil from Nails Truly today. I really love Fall for Me from Dip With Me. That smells so good. And so does Crisp Air. Where's Crisp Air? This kid's blowing off Dominic. I knew he was going to do this. My poor son now waiting all day on this kid. Oh, it makes me so mad. Don't make plans if you're not going to follow through. You know what I mean? My heart hurts for him.
If they have not even met the preponderance standard.
Crisp Air. Oh, let's use Crisp Air. It's been a hot minute since I used that one. This is from Dip With Me. It's dipwith.me is the website, and you can save there with code Tara15.
Require the jury
substandard and just said it had to be
Wait
her
one
because
more
we haven't
minute.
seen any good alternatives.
So very simple manicure, but I think it's pretty cute. I wanted to. I was thinking about trying to chrome this dip powder, but I didn't end up doing it. It would definitely chrome though.
I guess we'll start over.
Definitely chrome.
They were not going to get a conviction. It was not going to be a unanimous verdict. And Judge Baxter said, okay, forget it.
I don't even know
We'll
what they're
start over.
talking about on court TV.
I think most defense lawyers would tell you if the client walks out of the courtroom the same door that you walk out of, it's a win. Of course, you know, the downside is you got to start trial number 3.
I was prepared to go back to trial a third
All right,
time
we're dry.
until the untimely death
Crisp
of
air.
Sam House from the Georgia Bureau of Investigation.
I love this one.
Lance Herndon crime scene, the testimony.
Fall for me is more of an autumn scent, but this doesn't smell like linen or anything like that. It smells like
conclude that we would have to compromise and make some offer in the case.
I don't know, maybe a hint of apples. It is somewhat of a clean scent, but not. I wouldn't want like a laundry scent on my nails, you know. So it's not like that. And then this is the mani I did last night on my own time. One of them is a dip that hasn't been released yet, so. But I'm super excited that I was able to do the blood drips on that. All right, so what we're gonna use for a mani sleeve today, guys. I definitely don't have a red that color. Should I use my denim sleeve again? White.
Quite frankly, Jackie Herndon, Lance
I got this one.
was emotionally worn out. She took a plea of guilty.
The sleeves are from Looney Lou Designs. She makes handmade nail fee sleeves. They're like $8, so they're very reasonably priced. She's on Etsy, and you can save there with code TARA10.
In 2011, when Deanna was
Oh,
released,
this one?
I attempted to find her. I was not successful. I did manage to.
Or this
one?
one?
Of Deanna's relatives there spoke with me on a condition of anonymity. And this
Think this
relative
would work?
indicated that
One
while
from
they did
Tara?
not know where Dion was and had not spoken to her in quite some time, they said that they
What if I
hoped
flipped it
that
and put
with
the
Dion's
yellow at the
release and
top?
her moving on, that both families
That
would
might
be
go because of the gold. What do you think of this one, you guys?
So when I think about this case, I think about a card.
I think I'm gonna go with that one.
Harrison Herndon,
Let's get some jewelry.
Lance's son,
Definitely, I want to do gold jewelry today because of the gold stickers.
was a little card that said, "Hey, Dad, I miss
I need like a
so
leaf
much with
ring
you."
or something.
And then I think about the crime scene photographs. No person.
Maybe I'll use my initial ring today.
have to die like that. Whoever did this should pay. And 7
Yeah,
years,
we'll use that.
if in fact she did it, then for what happened in that bedroom and the way she left his skull.
I'm just gonna do one ring today.
So many lives shattered.
And here is the finished mani. I made one today, Michelle.
Maintained a low profile since.
Haha. Zebra stripes.
I'm Tamara Hall. Thank you for
I
watching.
ordered
Stay tuned.
the white from the Rock On collection on the rocks. I ordered the Tequila Sunrise collab dip with glitzy oil, just the dip. Something else. Oh, that's awesome, Brandis. Linen-ish. You always default to denim. Do you think it's too much with the color? Maybe I'll do pictures with both and see what looks best. You do? You like it? It's cool. All right. All right, we'll leave it then. All right. Yeah, so here's the Manny using Maple Leaf from Luxie Now. Super gorgeous color. Even though, like I said, the last I checked, it was out of stock. She has so many beautiful fall. I would say one of the most beautiful selections of fall colors you can buy. So, don't sleep on that. And don't forget, use code Tara15. These stickers, by the way, are just from Temu. I love that app. It's amazing. It's amazing for nail art supplies because they have the same stuff as Amazon at 1/5 or 1/10 of the price. So definitely check out Temu, Temu. Thank you, Christina, for being here. It was awesome having a new person and chatting with you. I hope you have fun in Pennsylvania and come back tomorrow or any day you want. I'm here Monday through Friday with the girls. So thank you, ladies, for being here. Michelle, Brandis, Tara, and Janet Stockton. I love you, ladies. Have a good afternoon, okay? Bye.
On January 26, 1980, the bullet-ridden body of 44-year-old Ali Sermass was pulled into the Darling River near Wentworth, Australia.